This is going to sound far out there, but what if we are the stars? And hear me out. Like, all right, so we all, I mean, not all of us, but a lot of us understand now that space is not what they tell us it is, okay? In my opinion, it's not infinite and infinite galaxies on forever and ever and ever. No, it's just not. And it's pretty provable at this point that it is, at least it's not at all what they say it is. So in my opinion, what if it's called a solar system because our soul passes through this system before we are born into our physical bodies. So our soul, essentially, when we're born, it passes through all the celestial bodies, which are not planets like they say they are, okay? And if you do research on different planets, you'll realize, like, you know, Saturn is Satan, Venus is Lucifer, and all these different ideas. But what a lot of people too believe in this esoteric belief is that when you're born, your soul passes through all these celestial bodies. And when it passes through Saturn, Saturn is also known as Satan. That's because he is the deceiver, and he also is the inhibitor. He inhibits you from remembering. So what if when your soul passes through Saturn, that's the last place it goes before it enters a new life? And that is the planet that inhibits you from remembering your past lives or your past identity or all of it. So that's why it's called a solar system, because our souls pass, all of our souls, you know, pass through this system, and then we are born into a human actual body, and we take our body on earth, as above, so below. So we really actually are the stars. But when we come to life in a human form, our soul passes through all that stuff, and then we end up here. What if it's something like that? You know, far more interesting than what we're told, you know? And that's what I don't believe that for sure, because who knows? But what I do know is that we don't, like, what we were told is not true. So when you begin to learn other ideas and other things, like, for example, the Elohim, it does not mean God. It means gods. It's a pluralization. And it is in at least 16 dictionaries that I personally own and have made videos on. So when you learn these new ideas and you reread things, looking at it from a different perspective, things get interesting. But this is just an opinion and my idea. What do you think, though? Does it make any sense? I mean, I'd like to hear people's opinions. I love you all, and this is for entertainment.